Hello and welcome to Greatness Radio. I am your host, Monica Carter Tagore, bringing you information, inspiration, and occasionally even interviews to help you show up at your best. When you've made the decision to go for your own greatness, this is the place to be. Let's get to it. Hi, today I want to talk about your spark. Yes, that's right, your spark. So if you're not sure you have a spark, if you don't know what your spark is, or if you've not even considered your spark, then listen up. This podcast is about just that thing, your spark. And I believe your spark is your gift. And I believe you have one. You have at least one gift, maybe even more. You know how I feel about your gift. I believe life gives each of us at least one gift, sometimes more, to be able to make our way. And I think, though, a lot of times we doubt our gifts. In fact, sometimes we just, quite frankly, don't believe we have them. I think that some people are under the mistaken impression that the only gift is a talent. And so if they don't display or express some creative talent, they doubt that they have a gift. And so they feel a little bit left out. They feel a little bit average, ordinary. They feel a little bit as if there's no way they can ever reach greatness because they don't have that special thing. They don't have a gift. And so if you're one of those people, if you somehow doubt you have a gift because you don't have a creative ability, or you're not displaying a creative ability, maybe you feel that you don't know how to write, or you don't dance, or you don't sing, or you don't take pictures or anything like that, then perk up. You do have a gift. You see, there are 5 specific gifts that I discuss in my work because as I said, I believe we all have at least one gift, possibly more. And I believe within these 5 gifts, you can likely find yours. And I will discuss what they are in a moment. But first, the reason I want to talk about your spark in this podcast is because I actually have a book coming out very soon called Spark. It's called Spark, Use Your Gift to Ignite Strategic Success in Life and Work. And in that book, of course, I share a lot of inspiration. You know, I am big on inspiration. I am big on inspiration because I think a lot of times we need something to lift our spirits. We need something to get us excited. We need something to help us see the possibilities for ourselves and our lives. And that's what inspiration does. That's what I try to do when I share inspiration with you. So I share a lot of inspiration in the book, but I also pair that inspiration with practical information. I share the practical information of how you actually figure out what your gift is, what direction you should be looking, how you can determine what your gift is so that you can discover your gift if you somehow feel as if you don't have one, or you doubt that you have one, or you're just a little bit confused about what yours may be. So I share practical information to help you figure out what your gift is. And I also share practical information about how to use your gift. I talk about how to build a successful online business so that you can share your gift in business. I talk about, of course, how you can use your gift possibly in your work. If you are working for a company, you're working for someone else. We talk about branding. We talk about marketing. We talk about thought leadership. We talk about the different ways that you can leverage your gift, some products that you can create based on your gift. So in this book, Spark, is really a lot of really good information about discovering your gift and using your gift so that you actually can use it to ignite strategic success in life and work, so that you can take your life to a higher level. You can take your work to a higher level. You can show up in a bigger, better, bolder way. You can create that bigger, better, bolder life that I often speak of in this podcast, because again, this is the Greatness Radio podcast. And my aim with all of the podcasts and with the work that I do is to help you to get in touch with your own greatness, to help you see the possibilities, the potential for your greatness, and for you to go and work in it, to set that greatness on fire. Because again, you know you have the greatness in you, but it's not going to come out just because it's there. It's going to come out because you work it out, because you push it out, because you make it come out. And so I want to be a resource. I want to be a tool for you to help your greatness come out. One of those ways your greatness can come out, of course, I believe is in your work. And one of the ways that you can really show up in an authentic way in your work is to use your gift. To use your gift to do meaningful work, to make an impact, to make a difference, to put your stamp on the world in some way. You see, there are many ways that we can work, and there are many people who, they work simply for the dollar. And of course, there's nothing wrong with earning money. I definitely believe we all need to earn money because we've got to be able to make our way. We've got to be able to take care of our bills, take care of our families, help others in the world, do some things we enjoy, create lives we enjoy. So we certainly want to earn money. But I believe that we can do meaningful work as we earn our money. I believe that the way we can earn our money is not just about the actual dollar, not just about earning the money, but it is about doing something that matters. It's about doing something that's meaningful. And one of the ways I help people do that is to do something that matters and that's meaningful around their gifts. Because again, we all have gifts. And so when we tap into the gifts that life has given us, then we can do something that I think is pretty amazing. We can go out and make our mark. We can go out and make an impact. We can go out and make a real and positive difference when we use our gifts. So, getting back to what I told you earlier about gifts, I said that a talent is not the only gift. So let me run through some other gifts. First off, of course, a talent, that's that thing that it looks like that you somehow showed up knowing how to do, or you just showed up being good at it. A talent is something that we feel that we are naturally inclined to do and naturally good at doing. So that's one gift. But aside from a talent, there's also a skill. A skill is something that you had to learn to do. A skill is something that maybe you learned to do over years and years. Maybe it's a skill, it's something that you developed maybe on your job. You've done this for years and years and now you've gotten to be pretty good at it. Maybe that skill is your gift. Or if it's not a talent and it's not a skill, maybe it's your expertise. Expertise is a wonderful gift to have. And expertise is where your experience meets your know-how, where you know how to do something and you have some kind of experience related to that thing. You have a background there. And so you become somewhat of an expert in that area. That's your expertise. So for some people, their expertise is their gift. For some others, their gift may be that big idea. Oh my goodness, you know that idea that just, it won't let you rest. It's the idea that you have for maybe how to make something better in life, how to do something better. It's a solution that you have developed or created. That big idea just may be your gift. That may be the thing that you need to take it and just run with it. Maybe that's the thing that life has given you to make your impact, to make your mark, to make your difference. If your gift isn't your talent, if it's not your skill, if it's not your expertise, if it's not your big idea, then it may very well be your message. You see, your message comes from your life story. Your message comes from your experience. And often it comes from a painful experience. It may come from a trying time in life. You see, your message comes when you've gotten on the other side of something. So if you've been through something tough, and if we live long enough, we'll all go through something tough. Some of us have been through something tough. Some of us are going through something tough right now. Some of us, unfortunately, may be on our way to something tough. So if you have been through something tough and you somehow came out on the other side of that thing, on the other side of that thing that almost took you out, the other side of that thing that almost tore you down, the other side of that thing that almost broke you down, but it did not. In fact, you weren't sure at one point if you would survive it, but somehow you not only survived, but now you're thriving. You are somehow in a better position after going through that tough thing, then very likely you might have a message coming out of that. You might have a message to others who are experiencing a similar tough thing. You might have a message that is burning in your heart, a message that you just have to get out. And that message, my dear, just may be your gift. Have you ever thought of that? Have you gone through whatever that tough thing is, whether it was a health issue, whether it was a loss, whether it was a business failure, and now you have a success coming after that, whether it was something very trying, maybe even a difficult time in a relationship, maybe the loss of a relationship, and somehow you came out of that loss having gained so much more in life. And when you go through a thing and you can somehow see how you've gotten better or stronger in some way, then your message may be about that. Your message may be to encourage, to uplift, to inspire, to help others who may be going through something similar. So that message just may be your gift. And I've worked with a lot of clients who have had various gifts. Most often, the two gifts that I see most often with the clients that we've worked with are those of expertise and those of a message. We have worked with a lot of clients to help them turn their expertise as well as their messages into books and products and programs, so on and so forth. So no matter where your gift lies, it's there for you to do something amazing with it. It's there for you to be able to create something authentic that is really related to you, but that can help other people in some way. Your gift is there to help you put your unique spin on a solution for the world, on a solution in the world. And what that means is that there may be lots of other people who have a gift like yours. For instance, I'm a writer. There are lots of other people who have the gift of writing. However, I have my life story, I have my expertise, I have my take on certain things, I have the experiences that I've been through, and so I can put a unique twist on what I do so that I am turning my common gift into an uncommon expression. And that's the same for you. So you may have a gift that is similar to a lot of other people's gifts, and that's fine. But what you can do is take your common gift and turn it into an uncommon expression so that you can help others in the world in some way. And when you do that, you can create impact and you can create income. And so what you can do, as I said, it goes to the subtitle of my book, Spark, which is use your gift to ignite strategic success in life and work. In other words, use your gift to help you create the success that you dream of having. So if you have a gift that is a message, then maybe you need to use that gift so that you can go and share that message with those people who really need it. And maybe that means sharing that message in a book. Maybe it's about podcasting. Maybe it's about speaking. Maybe it's about sharing it in so many other varied ways. But the result of all of that is that you're able to touch those lives and you're able to offer help and solution to others who may be going through a similar experience. And so they receive your message and they receive your products and they receive your programs and they receive your services or whatever it is that you offer. Those are the solutions that you're offering them. Those are the solutions you create around your gift. And ultimately, those are the solutions that help them on their way. You help them because you choose to step out in your gift. You choose to package your gift. You choose to use your gift to ignite strategic success in life and work. So now do you believe you have a gift? We've gone through 5 of them. Your talent, your skill, your expertise, your big idea, your message. Within one of those is your gift. And it's possible that you may combine a couple of those into a fantastic and wonderful offering so that you're able to create a unique solution for others in some way. You're able to create a solution either in your own business by building a product or a program related to that gift or combination of gifts, Or you use your gift or combinations of gifts on your job as you work for someone else. Maybe because you have this gift or combination of gifts, then that allows you to create a particular solution in the workplace where others may not see a solution, only a problem. Or this gift may allow you to perform at a higher level than others who don't have that gift. So whether you use your gift on the job, working for some company, or you use your gift in your own business, you are there to use that gift in a way that allows you to be light in the world, in a way that allows you to create a solution, something that allows you to create impact, and ultimately so you can have income. So I want you to ignite your spark. I want you to light your spark. I want you to embrace your spark, because your spark is there so that you can go and set your greatness on fire. You have that spark. You have that gift. I know you do. I know you do for a few reasons. One, science tells us that everyone has a gift. You see, there's been a lot of research related to the areas of expertise and high performance, so on and so forth. And there's research that shows, there's a famous researcher, Kay Anders Erickson, and he did research related to the 10,000 hours that was popularized by Malcolm Gladwell and some other people. And in that research, it says that we can perform at a high level if we're willing to practice, if we're willing to put in the work. So if you find that there's a thing an area where you want to stand out in, if you're willing to work at it, if you're willing to put in the time, then quite possibly you can be elite in that area. You can shine in that area. You can possibly be one of the best in the world in that area. And that is good news, because we used to believe that gifts, especially talent, because we so focused on talent so much, we used to believe that gifts were just innate. Either you had them or you didn't. That some lucky, some elite, some fortunate few were born with these tremendous gifts and talents, and the rest of us, well, we were just left out in the cold. That used to be a common belief. It used to be a common belief that, it was just about the fact that some people, as I said, were just born good at all these things, and they were just born with abilities to do so many things. And so if you weren't one of those who was born with a gift, then, well, your life just was not going to be that great. You were not going to be gifted. You were not going to be special. But fortunately for us, this new research shows us that it's not just about being born special. It's not just about being born with a talent. It's about the fact that you can work to build up that gift. You can work to build up that talent so that it rises to a high level. So yes, we all have something special. We all have the potential to show up greatly in our gifts, because it's within our control if we're willing to work for them. And beyond that, I have a spiritual belief that tells me that each of us has a gift. You see, in the Bible, it says that a man's gifts will make way for him, will make room for him. And so I believe that we're all bestowed with some gift. We're all endowed with some gift to make room for us, to help us make it in the world, to help us to live, to help us to make a living, to help us make a life. So that's where my belief in gift comes from. So I hope that you now also see the potential for your gift. And I hope that you will actually run through that checklist of the 5 gifts that I mentioned, and your talent, your skill, your expertise, your big idea or your message, and see where your gift lies, and start to think about how you can use your gift to show up in a big way. How you can use your gift to show up in an amazing way, because again, your gift is not here just for you to have. It's here for you to use. It's here for you to go out and do something amazing with it, because if you don't use your gift, then we all lose. And if you do use your gift, we benefit. We benefit because you're able to reach those people who definitely need your gift. We benefit because you're able to touch the lives that perhaps others would not be able to touch. We benefit because you're able to somehow bring a little bit more light into the world and create a positive benefit in the world. And so that's how we benefit. We benefit when you use your gift. So what is your gift? And what are you going to do with it? I definitely hope that you're embracing your gift now and you're exploring the idea of your gift, because I feel so blessed and fortunate. And of course, if you've been listening to this podcast for any period of time, you know a little of my story, in that I am a writer and I've been writing since I was a child. And I was fortunate in that adults around me recognized my writing ability pretty early. And so they nurtured that. And so from an early age, I grew up thinking that I had this writing ability, but I didn't always consider it a gift. I just thought, well, it's something I could do. Okay, it's no big deal. But now in adulthood, I realize just how special that is. I realize it's special because we don't all have the same gifts. And my gift is special because I need to use it to be able to touch lives. Your gift is special because you need to use it to be able to touch lives. And since we all don't have the same gifts, that means we can all bring something different to the table. And of course, as I've grown in learning and knowledge in my experience and expertise, I realize that I have other gifts as well. And so I am fortunate in that I get to combine several of my gifts in my work of being able to help clients to turn their life stories into messages and into books and into products and programs, so on and so forth. And in my work where I get a chance to help others bring out their greatness. So I feel blessed that I get a chance to use my gifts in this way, but I want you to feel that same blessing. I want you to feel fortunate and excited and just empowered to use your gift, because again, it's there. You've just got to bring it out. And so now I want you to light your spark so that you can go out and do this thing. So you can go out and shine. You can go out and kill it. You can crush it. You can go out and absolutely be the amazing person you were meant to be. So as I wrap up here, I just want to bring the conversation back around to my forthcoming book, Spark, because I truly want you to check it out. I want you to really dig into that book and to get the inspiration you need so that you can begin to embrace your gift and you can begin to use it in a way that allows you to live that bigger, better, bolder life. So look out for it soon on Amazon. It's called Spark, Use Your Gift to Ignite Strategic Success in Life and Work. I look forward to having you to check it out. I've worked hard on it. I just really hope that it feeds into you and that it somehow, again, lights that spark in you to go and share your gift in an amazing way so that you can touch the lives that I know you've been placed here to touch. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go to iTunes and subscribe. And tell a friend too, so they can live and breathe their greatness. And for more free information, inspiration, and ideas, be sure to go to monicacartertagore.com/greatness-newsletter and join the newsletter so that you get all of my best strategies, ideas, and information on freeing your greatness. In fact, go there now and you can get the Greatness Starter Collection, which is 3 free resources to inspire and inform you on your path to greatness. You have it in you. Go on. Set your greatness on fire.